What's up, babes? Welcome or welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Christiana, and I am back with another video. Today's video is going to be a Q&A. Get ready with me. I asked you guys some questions on Instagram, and I am here to answer them for you today. If you're not following me on Instagram, make sure you do that so you don't miss out on your opportunity to participate in the next one of these videos. But before we jump into the questions and all the answers I have for you guys, we have a sponsor for today's video. Today's video is sponsored by JBW. Major shout out to them for sponsoring your girl and wanting to team up. I absolutely love JBW. I already own one of their watches. I really believe in their products. So when they reached out, I was so excited to go ahead and jump on this opportunity because I genuinely love their timepieces. If you don't know anything about JBW, JBW is a luxury watch brand that specializes in providing high quality timepieces at in my opinion, a very affordable price. The timepiece I'm going to be showing you today is this beautiful iced out one. I'll go ahead and get you guys a close up so you can see the shine on this baby. As you can see, it is a truly beautiful timepiece. Mine doesn't sit in the box the same way because I did go have some links taken out already so that it can fit my wrist to perfection. So the watch that I received is the Crystal 34. It is one of their women's watches. It is a stainless steel with 12 real diamonds in it, complemented by 559 genuine Swarovski crystals. So this is definitely a luxury timepiece. I absolutely love it. It has such great shine. It's definitely a statement. People are definitely going to notice this. They're definitely going to compliment you on it. And in my opinion, this is definitely money well spent. I am definitely a jewelry person. I love dressing up even my very simple casual looks, my running errand looks. It's just a great way to elevate any look. So definitely, if you haven't jumped into the world of watches, definitely go ahead and jump in, and JBW is a great place to start. It also comes with your authentication card, your own serial number. You can go online and register your product and register as a genuine JBW product. I'll leave all the information for this timepiece down below, as well as direct links, discount codes, all that will be down below. I'm telling you, if you have not stepped into the world of watches, JBW is a great place to start. They have something for everybody, no matter what kind of shape you like. If you like square, if you like round, whatever you like, there's something there. If you like mixed metals, if you like rose gold, whatever you want, there's something there for everybody. They also carry men's watches too. So if you're a man and you're watching this video, don't be afraid to click that link down below. You will find your perfect timepiece with JBW. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and jump into the questions. All right, y'all, so let's go ahead and jump straight into it and jump into the questions. I already filled in my eyebrows and primed my eyelids just because my eyebrows take forever and they still look crazy. I'm going through a bit of an eyebrow transition where I can't get them right. So excuse my crazy brows. This video also is not gonna be super about the makeup. It's more about me answering the questions. So if I forget to mention a product that I'm using, you know, just ask me in the comments and I'll address it. So anyway, let's hop into the first questions. I screenshotted a bunch of questions from you guys. You guys asked so many questions, so I'm gonna try to get through everything that I can. All right, so to start with, I'm starting with this. I'm gonna be using this ColourPop quad today. This is the only eyeshadow I'm using. I'm doing a super simple look, like my everyday look. All right, so first question that I got is, where are you located? I am in Fayetteville, North Carolina. So if you know about anything but the Fayetteville area, then you know it's not the most exciting area to be in, but you know, whatevs. So next question, girl, how is life treating you? Man, I feel great. I feel like the TikTok, Lil Boat, how you feel? Just like $1 million, Denny. Like, I feel great. So many great things are happening in my life right now. Don't get me wrong, like I still have bad days. You know, I still have times where I'm unsure or I'm sad or whatever. But for the most part, life is treating me amazing. I'm working super hard. I'm getting, you know, I'm starting to get like a lot of recognition on social media for my work. So that's always really exciting when people notice all the hard work you're putting into something. So I feel great. On an island, deserted, what is the one book you'll want to have? I would say Verity by Colleen Hoover. Colleen Hoover, yeah, that's her name. Like that book, if you are into thrillers, please read Verity. That is the best book I've ever read, and I can read it over and over again and still forget that those twists and turns were coming in that book. Please read it if you're into thrillers. I admire you a lot since the Congo. I don't know what that means. What did you do to lose, or maybe she's saying like from the Congo, like, okay, hey girl from the Congo. What did you do to lose weight? I got a lot of questions about my weight loss. So if you guys haven't noticed, I have been losing weight. I've lost a total of 17 pounds so far. So I'm really excited about that. My goal is another 20. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. Honestly, I just started paying attention. Like, I started paying attention to what I was putting in my body and not eating everything that I wanted. Like, I have a major sweet tooth, and so one of the things that I definitely did was like not eat sweets every time I wanted it. So that definitely helped. I try not to choose carbs. Like, okay, like if you're not watching what you eat, you're likely to get whatever. Go to a restaurant and get the fried smothered chicken, mac and cheese, and rice or whatever. Like, you're likely to get carbs and high fat foods. When you're paying attention, you might opt for the grilled chicken. You might do mashed potatoes or something, and then you're definitely gonna do a vegetable. Like, it was just things like that, just paying attention as far as my eating habits. I'm not on any specific diet. Sometimes I fast in the morning, sometimes I don't. But to be honest, like, I just started paying attention to what I was putting in my body. I also started working out pretty regularly. I do 20 to 30 minutes of cardio, and then I hit the weights, and I alternate between upper body and lower body day. I don't have a personal trainer or anything. I just do stuff that hurts, and you know, and it's helped out. So yeah, honestly, I just stopped eating like crap and started getting active, and it has helped. I started increasing my water intake. I did pay attention to that a lot, and that has definitely helped. So yeah, that's all I did, honestly, was like the basics of weight loss. Eat clean, get active, pay attention. And I don't beat myself up if I do have something bad. If there's a day where I'm like, man, I'm gonna have this cupcake, I'm gonna eat the cupcake, and it's fine, because one day of eating bad is not going to make you fat, just like one day of eating healthy is not going to make you skinny. So I also allow myself to be human, and that is a lot more sustainable for me. I love your natural hair. What products do you use? I actually have a video on my channel of my wash and go routine. I'll try to link it. But that is all I put in my hair. Like, what's in that wash and go routine is all I do to my hair. I am not super, like, I don't really do a good job of taking care of my natural hair, but it's been growing and flourishing, honey. Ooh, I just turned them lashes all upside down. You see that? Them lashes are throwing up gang signs, baby. All right, I'm gonna prime my face with the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. Next question says, how's dating for you? Sometimes it feels like they just like how we look. Girl, that resonates with me. Honestly, like, dating sucks. Honestly, dating freaking sucks. Especially as someone who came from a 8-year relationship, doing the whole getting to know somebody thing, like, that already sucks, honestly. But like, freaking, I don't know. I definitely feel like men only like how I look. I feel like even if men are interested in something more than my body, it's still rooted in something narcissistic for them. Like, they want to have me on their arm. They want me as their possession. Like, I'm a trophy. I'm something to obtain for them, to show off. And so I feel like that a lot, honestly. So girl, please don't feel bad. No matter who you are, these men, it's hard. It's hard to find one. They be trash. It's a struggle. So yeah, dating sucks, but I'm going slow, honestly. Like, I'm not like seriously committing myself to anybody. Like, I'm just getting to know people. I'm definitely like dating. I'm on my Lori Harvey. I'm, you know, just getting to know people and not committing myself to somebody who hasn't committed themselves to me, kind of a thing. Who does your hair? Is always on point. Thank you, girl. I go to Jaleesa. Her name is Styles by Jaleesa. She's located here in Fayetteville. She's the only person who installs my wigs, and she is amazing. I absolutely love her. If I have to in a pinch, I will install my own wig, but 9 times out of 10, she did it. Especially if it's Slade, she definitely did it. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? So that is a loaded question. One, because I have some things that I would love to do that I would hope I would have gotten off the ground. Like, I definitely have a 5-year plan, but I'm also kind of weird about like sharing that because I feel like, you know, you can jinx it or whatever. Like I'm a little bit superstitious, so but I do see myself hopefully stepping into the fashion realm on a little bit more deeper level, as far as like maybe having my own company, my own shop. I really want something to cater to curvy women that is trendy and actually trendy and affordable. So I'm hoping that I'm doing something in that realm. I have some things in mind, like some things planned and a concept already planned for that. Also, I hope that, you know, I do hope I'm still on social media. Like, I know a lot of people are like, oh, you know, social media is not gonna last forever. What are you gonna do if it shuts down tomorrow? I mean, well, what are you gonna do if your job shuts down tomorrow? Like, you find another way. But I do hope that like my platforms have grown, and I hope that that, you know, I've built a stronger connection with you guys. I hope that I'm more consistent. I hope that my content is continuing to evolve as I evolve, and I hope that I am putting out content that people enjoy and that benefits people. That's really what I want to do, is grow within my social media platforms, build a deeper connection with my my audience and my supporters, and hopefully expand into the fashion world a little bit more. All right, so I'm going in with the mixture of 2 concealers. I'm going in with the Tarte Shape Tape concealer and Tan Deep Honey, and then I'm mixing in this e.l.f. 16-hour camo concealer in the shade Deep Olive. Sorry y'all, my camera freaking died after I had put on my concealer, and you know, like, you only got so much time of your concealer drying down before you can blend that thing out. And the time it would have took me to change out the battery and get it off the tripod, put it back on, my concealer would have been drier than a Popeye's biscuit. So I had to go ahead and blend that out, but you guys didn't miss anything. So the next question: have you had any work done? No offense, you look amazing. Thanks, girl. No, I don't take offense when people ask this question. I know that number one, my body does not look like anything you would see in nature regularly, and you know, we are in BBL culture, so a lot of people do have surgery when they have this body. But no, I have never had any work done at all. None to my body, none to my face, nothing. I do want to get lip filler. Depending on how I look after losing another 20 pounds or so, I may or may not get liposuction. But at this moment, no, I've never had any work done. Also, I'm going to go in with this Soul Face and Body Bronzer in the shade Deep Dark, and contour bronze my face. So a lot of questions I got, one of the main questions I got was, am I single, am I married, do I live with my boyfriend? If I am in a relationship, do I have kids? I am single, so no, not married, don't live with any boyfriends, and no, I do not have any kids. I am a 28-year-old woman with no kids. I do want kids someday, but I gotta find me a husband first. So hubby, then kids. And honestly, like, if I met a man who didn't want kids, it would not be a deal breaker to me. Like, if I never had kids, I wouldn't be mad at it. Like, there's nothing wrong with kids. I absolutely love them. I love my nieces and stuff like that. But yeah, as far as, I'm on the fence about kids. Like, I think I want them. If I met somebody who didn't want kids, it wouldn't be a deal breaker. If you could up and move, where would you live and why? I don't know, honestly. Like, so I am planning on moving to Charlotte at some point. So yeah, I think that's where I would want to move. I really like Atlanta. I think Atlanta might be a little too fast paced for me. Dallas had always been an option. Well, recently been an option because my sister lives there. So I don't know. If I could up and move anywhere and not worry about it, I would probably say Atlanta. I like Atlanta a lot, and I think with the right like situation, it could definitely be a great place to live. So probably Atlanta. What are tips on building your self-confidence? I would say, one, be kind to yourself. It's very easy for us to, you know, talk bad about ourselves, down ourselves, Sometimes we do it unconsciously. Sometimes we do it to make other people in the room confident. Like, we don't want to come off as boisterous or any of those things. There's a lot of reasons why we may put ourselves down in any given situation. I would say don't do that. Try not to do that. Try not to shrink yourself for any reason. And honestly, realize that being confident does not mean that you do not have insecurities. I 100% have insecurities. And understand that that does not mean that you don't have flaws. It just means knowing that with your things that you may deem as flaws or things that you may not be comfortable with, that you are still worthy. You are still worthy of love. You are still worthy of respect. You are still worthy of, you know, happiness. You are still worthy of fun. You are still worthy of all the things you want in life. You are worthy no matter what you look like, no matter what you have, no matter what you don't have. You are still worthy. Once you can get that in your head, your confidence will soar. And also, you know, once you stop comparing yourself to people, your confidence will also soar. When I used to compare myself to women on social media and stuff, of course I'd be down because I have this huge, you know, backside, but these women have waists that are 5-6 inches smaller than mine. And I'm like, God, why can't mine be like that? But when I started realizing that, baby, my body is perfect exactly the way it is. Like, there's nothing, like, I can change it. But how it is right now is still fine. Once I got that mindset, baby, you can't tell me nothing. Like, I'm the shit, no pamper. Like, you can't tell me anything. So I would say, you know, just remember that you can be both a work in progress and a masterpiece. And your confidence will come from you loving yourself. Oh, just so y'all know, what I was setting my face with was the Laura Mercier translucent powder and the honey. And I'm just going to set my entire face with my Sephora Micro Smooth powder in the shade Deep. What did trusting the process look like for you? That is such a good question because I'm still in my trust the process phase. It looked like me having faith. I had to have faith that whatever I was doing was right. I was going to get to where I needed to be if I was willing to work for it. So honestly, like, you know how they say take things one step at a time or one day at a time? That's literally what I did. I'm in that phase right now. I really am. Like, I'm still kind of fearful that, you know, maybe I won't reach the heights that I want to reach. Maybe people won't be as interested in my content. Maybe I'll fall off. Maybe I'll never make it to, you know, the kind of audience that I want to make it to. So I'm still in my trust the process phase for sure, but it just looks like me just every day doing something that gets me a little closer to that goal. So like today, filming this YouTube video, that is, you know, helping my consistency, and that is getting me closer to my goal. And you know, filming a TikTok, that is getting me closer to my goal. Taking an Instagram picture. So every day I'm doing something to contribute to that goal, and that is me trusting the process. It's me knowing that the little things I'm doing now will eventually amount to what I want in the future. How do you help someone trying to get their life together from past mess? Okay, so I'm gonna answer this two ways, as I'm not sure exactly how the verbiage is supposed to be read. I'm a bronze with my Fenty Beauty bronzer in the shade Mocha Mommy. So how would I help someone? Like if you were asking me as a friend, like, hey, I'm trying to get my life together for some past mess, how would you help me? I would say start by planning. If you fail to plan, then plan to fail. So if you are trying to get your life in order, you need to sit down and figure out what your goals are, and then you need to figure out how you're going to get there. So if your goal is to get a promotion at your job, then I would say, okay, figure out what the qualifications are, figure out what they're looking for in their candidate, and then be that. Show up as that person every day. So I would say plan, you know, whatever it is that you're wanting to do, plan that. If you're like emotionally trying to get your life together after maybe dealing with like a breakup or, you know, family trauma or anything like that, I would say prioritize your mental health. A lot of times, especially in this kind of chase the bag generation we're in, it's all about the bag, it's all about the money, it's all about, you know, people forget to allow themselves to be regular, to be human. And so I would say prioritize your mental health. If you need a break, take a break. If you need to talk to somebody, talk to somebody. If you need to cry, please cry. Like, that is my biggest thing, is I don't know when's the last time I cried. But I would say just allow yourself to be human and allow yourself to, whatever you're trying to overcome emotionally, really process through that. Really think about it. Really reflect on it. Really, if you pray, really pray on it. If you go to therapy, really talk to your therapist about it. If you have friends who give you solid advice, you know, see if you can open up to them about those things. But really prioritize processing through whatever you're going through. Now, if you're asking, like, let's say you're trying to help somebody else get through some past mess, how would you help them? I would say you can't. Honestly, you can't. Because here's the thing. You're going to become a crutch. You're going to become the reason why they made it through something. You're going to become their lifeline. I have been there, I have done that, and I will never do it again, because you fixing somebody else's issues is not your problem. Their issues is not your responsibility. And it took a lot of trauma for me to realize that. But you don't ever want to be the sole lifeline for somebody. I just spit, Lord. So if you are trying to help somebody else through some past mess, don't. Let them know that you'll be a listening ear whenever they need it. If they need to cry to you, if they need to talk to you, you can do that, but only they can get themselves through this. I'm gonna go ahead and apply a little bit of this Serafina blush from Juvia's Place. And then I'm gonna highlight with my LC Cosmetics highlighter in the shade Soul. Do I get a lot of hate comments? I would say definitely less than probably some of your favorite social media figures. But yes, I do get hate comments daily. I am fat every day. I am talentless every day. I'm something. It's fine. But yes, I do get hate comments, and I would say not a lot. I see some people like really break down because they hear it all day, every day. It's not like that for me. But I also don't have the same kind of reach that those people have. So with more exposure comes more hate. So the more that I grow on social media, the more hate comments I get, and the more I'm going to continue to get as I continue to grow. All right, I'm gonna set my face with my Morphe Continuous Mist Setting Spray. What camera equipment / editing do you use? So for the longest, I was filming from my iPhone. Now I use a Sony ZV-1. As far as lighting, I use a ring light. I use a newer ring light. It's like the most popular ring light on Amazon. And I also have 2 softbox lights. So I have a softbox light on either side of me and then a ring light directly in front of me. And then for editing, I use an app called Velo. I pull it up on my MacBook, and I use it to edit straight from my MacBook. You do have to pay for it, but you only have to pay once, and it's not super expensive. I think I paid like 20 or 30 bucks. So yeah, it was worth it for sure, and that's what I used to edit. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do my lips off camera, and then I'm gonna answer some more questions. All right, y'all, so this is the completed look. For my lips, I use my matte chestnut lip liner, and then I use this semi-matte lipstick from Mented Cosmetics in the shade Peach Please, and then I dabbed a little bit of my NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Abu Dhabi in the center of my lips. I'm gonna answer a couple more questions before I end this video though, because I did get a lot of questions, and there's some that I really do want to answer. So hands down, one of the main questions I got was, how do I keep a small waist or a flat stomach, or how do I get a small waist or a flat stomach and still keep my butt or my curves? Let me just say, like, I'm not gonna blow to y'all. I'm not gonna play with y'all. There's no way to target weight loss like that. I'm not a health professional. I'm not a fitness professional, but I know most health professionals will tell you you can't target weight loss that way. You can't just lose weight in your stomach. You're gonna lose weight from wherever your body loses weight from birth. That's just, it's genetics. So for me, I have always been bottom heavy. I always carry my weight in my bottom. And the best way that I've ever heard like fat described is like a donut. And so it's either small or it's big. When you lose weight, it gets smaller. When you gain weight, it expands. So I naturally have more fat cells in the lower half of my body. So if I gain weight, those cells expand because there's more. I mean, they're all going to expand, but they're going to expand there because, you know, there's more of them there. And when I lose weight, because I have less fat cells in my upper body and in my stomach, those are going to shrink faster. And most people lose weight from their upper quicker anyway. So I am genetically portioned. My body proportions are like this because of my genetics. My mom's built this way. So it's just how I'm built. there's no way to target weight loss like that. Now, you can focus on trying to burn fat in your upper body area and build muscle in your bottom area. So I do, like I said, 20, I do about 20 to 30 minutes of cardio a day. And then when I do weights, I do heavy weights on my lower body because I am trying to build muscle there. I'm not really trying to lose a whole, I do want to lose some weight off of my lower half, don't get me wrong, but I also want to keep that area nice and toned and firm, so I do lift heavy weights for my lower body. But there's really no way to maintain or create a smaller stomach and not lose weight from anywhere else. What is something you wish you knew before you decided to be a YouTuber slash influencer? I thought a lot about this question when I seen it, and honestly, I think one thing I wish I knew the most was the concept of thick skin. There is no such thing as having thick skin. People always tell you in this industry, oh, you gotta have thick skin, you gotta have thick skin. It doesn't exist. People say hurtful things because they're hurtful. They're meant to hurt you, and you can't control whether they hurt you or not. So, but what you can control is how you respond. So you can see those things about you, or you know, ingest those things that people say about you, and you can choose not to respond, and that is, I guess, what would be having thick skin. But as far as the hate and the way you ingest it, you can't control that. And so I wish I would have just been a little more mentally prepared for that. Like, I was prepared, but if you have an insecurity and you go into this industry, it's going to be magnified. There is a reason why so many influencers get, you know, get work done once they, you know, start bringing in the coins and stuff like that, because social media and people in general really do magnify your imperfections. So you can control how you respond to it, but you can't control ingesting it. So I did wish I knew that. I also wish I knew about, like, people think this is a great, cushy little job. It's not. This is hard work. Like, people think, oh, all you do is sit in front of a camera or whatever. No, this is work, y'all. Like, and you're going to put in a whole lot of work and not see a whole lot of benefit back until you really get into this. Like, in the beginning, you're going to work really hard and you're not going to see a lot of fruits of that labor. I wish I would have known that, because I went into it thinking, like, I'm going to work hard. People are going to see that I'm great. They're going to love my content. And then, you know, I'm going to blow up. And that's not how this works. It does not matter. I won't say it doesn't matter, because of course creating good content matters, but it doesn't determine your growth. Your growth happens however the internet sees fit. So you just have to be consistent. You definitely have to be self-motivated in this, because it's very easy just to not do anything. If you really have goals, if you really want to grow in this, you have to be consistent. So like anything in your life, you know, you have to be consistent if you want results. So this is no different. But in the beginning, you're going to spend money. You're going to spend money on lighting. You're going to spend money on products, you know, because you're not getting sponsored by these companies. You don't have a following. So if you want to do try on hauls, if you want to do product reviews, whatever it is, you're buying that stuff out of pocket and hoping that you gain the followers, and eventually you don't have to. So just keep in mind that you're going to invest a whole lot in the beginning before you start seeing a whole lot of results from your labor. So I wish I would have known that. I wish I would have known that everybody is not making the kind of money you think these people on YouTube are making. Like, yeah, we see all of the, you know, upper six-figure earning YouTubers on here, and we think, oh, you know, it's easy to get there. It is not. These companies will negotiate you down as far as, you know, getting paid what you're worth. It's hard. Like, it takes a long time to get to the kind of success you see your favorite YouTubers have, and they got there through hard work and patience. It's not, some people, it's not for everybody. Sometimes you can't stay down for the come up long enough to see some real results in this industry. So I would just say, go into it with your eyes open, go into it ready to work hard, go into it ready to, you know, expect some failure, and keep your chin up. That's what I wish I would have known, that this is going to be a lot harder than it looks, but if you stay down, you will definitely come up. All right, y'all, that is the last question I'm gonna answer for this video, because I don't want this video to be too long. I'm gonna go ahead and put on my outfit and let you guys see my completed look for when I head out. All right, y'all, outfit wise, I am wearing this top from Shein. I am wearing these jeans from American Eagle. Of course, my beautiful JBW watch. I got this little bag from Shein as well. This bracelet is from Fashion Nova. And my shoes that I have on are these little white strappy sandal heels from Simi Shoes. All right, y'all, that is all I have for you today. If I didn't get to your question, please don't hate me. I'm sorry. I did get a lot of questions for this video, but don't forget to just follow me on Instagram. You can participate in the next one. Hopefully re-ask your question and I'll be able to get to it. Again, major thank you to JBW for sponsoring this video and sending your girl this beautiful crystal 34 timepiece. Don't forget to check out the description box where you'll find direct links and discount codes so you can get your own beautiful timepiece. That is all I have today, y'all. Until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.